Shalom, thank you for joining Israelite Nation. This beautiful, beautiful day of Shabbat. I would say wherever you might be, but I believe you're going to be at home, quarantining still. All right? So we're going to wait for a few more people to come online with us. We're giving it a bit here. But first off and foremost, we want to give all praises to the Most High Yah and His Messiah, Yahawashi. Thanks and praise. To Him be glory and majesty and power. All right. So everyone should be coming on in the room. And I guess we're going to get started here. I can't see it, so I don't know if everyone is on, how many people may be on or not. So.
Did you send me 2 articles?
Yeah, I did. But it's only one article, but it was one that was open and the other one wasn't. Same article though. All right, the name of the day's lesson: the mark, the beast, the times. The mark, the beast, the times. Still trying to get my stuff together here. Now, there are 3 things we are trying to accomplish as an assembly. Number 1, we want to research the scriptures, proving we are the Israelites of the Bible, and in our obedience to Yah, it will bring us to repentance through Yahawashi, our Messiah, by thereby gaining salvation. And number 2, we also seek out the scriptures in terms of our response to prophecy and what we should know, how we as a nation should be evolving, and what is the next evolutionary step in this dispensation of time. And number 3, we seek and search out in prophecy those nations which the Bible has said are the enemies of Yah, and who would, particularly in the last days, be a part of a conspiracy to destroy the children of Israel and to cause the name of that people to be forgotten. So it is imperative that we remember and that we diligently search out those who are the conspirators. Who is that beast the Bible speaks of? What is his plans? And what is it that he wishes to accomplish? The mark, the beast, the times. Joel 3. Start at verse 1 and then drop down to verse 6. Joel 3, verse 1, drop down to verse 6.
Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Joel 3 and 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Now, we had someone last week to visit the page, and I just want to take our time to say thank you to all the Edomites that log on to our page and like to share our videos and like to comment on our videos. We really do appreciate the Edomites on the site. That's why I don't ban them, anything like that. I let them say what they're saying. I let them talk, because we need to know what this devil was thinking. So, I really do appreciate you. Big ups to the Edomites out there. Let's read verse 1 again.
Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Now, we had a particular Edomite last week that said that captivity didn't mean slavery. So I had no idea what she was talking about, but she said slavery doesn't mean captivity. She didn't explain what captivity meant. So, obviously she doesn't know what it means. Or she knows what it means, she just don't want to admit to what it means, right? So the Bible says that he's going to bring again the captivity. Bring again means he's going to end it. He's going to end it. Come on, verse 6.
Joel 3 and 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Now that's plain. Sold unto the Grecians. The Grecians are your everyday, plain, no ordinary white folk. Grecians. They have different tribes, just like we had different tribes. Those are white people. Those are white people. So we got to explain some stuff. So let's go back to the beginning, right? We didn't finish it out? Let's finish it out.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border.
Thank you, Deacon Kiefer. He gonna let me know you didn't finish the scripture. He let me know. Finish the scripture. Like that. Give me Genesis 25 and 22.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 22, and it reads, And the children struggled together within her, and she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yah.
So she said, if this is a blessing, why is it like this on me? Why is this a hard pregnancy since this thing is a blessing for me? Come on.
And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
The reason why this thing is going on, because there's 2 nations in your womb. I don't understand how people don't get this scripture. There's nothing confusing about this scripture. There's nothing, let me say it again. There's nothing confusing about this scripture because this has come from the Most High. He is doing this. And if you believe he can do anything, and I do, and you say you do, then you shouldn't have trouble with understanding this particular verse. Read it again.
And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations are in your womb. Rebecca, come on.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
2 manner of people, meaning 2 different kinds of people are going to come out of you. 2 different kinds of people are going to come out of you. 2 different kinds of people are coming out of you. Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other.
One people are going to be stronger than the other.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
The one that come out first is going to serve the one that comes out last. Read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Just as y'all said, it was twins. Read.
And the first came out red.
The first came out red. The first came out red. Come on.
All over like a hairy garment.
Read.
And they called his name Esau.
And the first one that came out red all over like a hairy garment, they called his name Esau. Esau. Give me Genesis 27.
And what?
27 and 37.
Genesis 27 and 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy master, and all his brethren here I have given to him for servants.
Read.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
Look, he's telling Esau, listen, I don't have nothing for you. I gave Jacob the blessing. He got it all. I made him your master. He got everything coming towards him. He is the master of the world. There's nothing I can do about it, man. It's his. There's nothing I can do. Verse 38.
Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father?
He said, please, Father, please. Father, please. I know you got something for me. Please give me something. I can't believe this. I don't have nothing coming. Please. Let's see what Isaac blessed him with. Come on.
Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
I told you he was crying. I wasn't just acting for nothing. That's what he was doing. He was crying. You hear that, Eliezer?
Yes,
He was crying. Come on.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him.
Why you laugh? We just was talking about that last week, bro. Read it again.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
This is the blessing that he gave Esau. Wherever you live is going to be the goodly places, the fatly places. Come on.
And the dew of heaven from above.
And you're going to be, and wherever you at that's good, you're going to be there. Meaning you're going to be all over the earth in all the best places of the world. You can go to places that Esau don't belong here, be there. You're going to be all the way in South Africa. It's beautiful in South Africa. Why is Esau here? Why are you here? You don't belong here. But he there. He's there. Running things too. Come on.
Genesis 27:40. And by thy sword shalt thou live.
That's how he got there. That's how he got there. By the blessing of the sword of war. Now let me say this. There's people running around. It's not so popular anymore. I'm not sure if it, I don't believe that it is. I don't hear it. Saying that the Arab is Esau. And see, they use swords to cut people's heads off. So that's why you know this book is talking about them. This prophecy is talking about them. Let me tell you something. That's wrong. Absolutely wrong. We just read that he's going to be all over the face of the earth, dwelling in the fat places. How did he get there? Through his sword is how he got there. What is that? Through war and conquest. That's how he did it. Through war and conquest. Through war is how he's going to live. Read.
Genesis 27:40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah, he did break his yoke off the yoke off his neck. In verse 41.
Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Come on.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob.
I'm going to kill my brother Jacob. So he hated, the Bible says, Jacob in his heart. He hated Jacob, right? And he said, when my father die, I'm going to put Jacob to death. I promise you that. I'm going to do that. Come on.
Genesis 27:42. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee.
Because he hated Jacob in his heart. Now, you read the top of verse 42 again.
Genesis 27:42. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah.
These words of Esau was told to Rebekah. Who told them words to Rebekah? Since Esau said in his heart. He didn't tell nobody else. He said it in his heart.
The Most High.
The Most High told Rebekah. The Most High said, Rebekah, Esau's going to kill Jacob. He told him. All right, let's move on from there. Let's move on from there. I'm laying down some groundwork here. Y'all stay with me. Give me Genesis 36, start at verse 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 1. Now these are the generations of Esau.
These are the generations of Esau.
Who is Edom?
Who is Edom? Esau is Edom. Esau is Edom. Esau is Edom. Drop down to verse 9.
Esau 36 and 9. And these are the generations of Esau.
These are his children. What do we call them? Come on.
The father of the Edomites.
The father of the Edomites. What do we call them?
In Mount Seir.
In Mount Seir. Esau, who is Edom. Esau, the father of the Edomites, who lives in Mount Seir. Who lives in Mount Seir. Ezekiel 35 and 1.
Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying,
Come on.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Who was Mount Seir? Who's Mount Seir? The Edomites. The Edomites is Mount Seir. We just read in 36 and 9 that the Edomites lived in Mount Seir. Read
Ezekiel
on.
35, 1 and 2. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Prophesy against Mount Seir. Read on.
And say unto it, Thus saith the Most High Yah, Behold, O Mount Seir,
Come on.
I am against thee.
The Most High Yah said, I'm against you, Mount Seir. So we know that he's talking about the Edomites. Don't get it confused. He's talking about the Edomites. That's who he's against. Come on.
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee.
Come on.
And I will make thee most desolate. I will lay the cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High.
Read on.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Read it again.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
He has a perpetual hatred for Israel. Come on.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
By his gifting of war.
In the time of their calamity.
Read.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Meaning in our captivity. Come on.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High Yah, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Read.
And blood shall pursue thee.
Come on.
Sith thou hast not hated blood.
You haven't hated blood because you love war. Esau loves war.
Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Do you know Esau is preparing for war right now? Do y'all know that? Israel, y'all better wake up. They got rocket launchers and tanks. I'm talking about in their backyards. This man loves war. All kind of military guns, shell catchers. They got it. M16s, ARs, 308s. They got it.
Fallout bunkers.
Fallout bunkers. They got it. They got it. This man is a genius at war. He loved to fight. Drop down to verse 10.
Ezekiel 35 and 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations.
What two nations? Read on.
And these two countries.
What two countries? Read.
Shall be mine. And we will possess it, whereas the Most High was there.
Can y'all guess what two nations he's talking about? These two nations. And these two countries. What two countries? Shall be mine. Who is saying that? This Bible is a true book. Who's saying that right now? The nation of Israel over there right now. The Israelis. They saying this is my land. This is my land. Right now. That's what they're saying. The bankers over here in America is saying, we own America. Who they ran by? Those so-called Jews, white Jews. That's who run this country and their financial institutions. These two countries. And what two nations? The northern and southern kingdom, nation of Israel, are mine. That's what they're saying. In verse 11.
Ezekiel 35 and 11. Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High Yah, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy.
What envy? Come on.
Which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them.
Come on.
And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee.
When I judge you. When I destroy you, a lot of Israelites going to say, God love me like that. He killed all them people for me. You love me like that? Give me Ezekiel 36. Start at verse 1.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, Ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yah.
Read.
Thus saith the Most High, thou power, because the enemy has said against you.
They're laughing at us. Come on, read.
Even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
Read verse 2 again.
Thus saith the Most High, thou power, because the enemy has said against you.
What did he say?
Even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
We took them. That's what he's saying. We took them. What whatever, we took them. Come on.
Therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Most High thy power Yah, because they have made you desolate, and swallowed you up on every side, that you might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen.
Read.
And ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are an infamy of the people.
Read on.
Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Most High Yah. Thus saith the Most High thy power to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys,
Read.
to the desolate waste, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and a derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about.
Read.
Therefore, thus saith the Most High Yah,
Read.
surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen,
Come on.
and against all Idumea,
Some
which
Idumea.
have appointed my land unto their possession.
Go back to Idumea. Go back to Idumea. That sins against what?
Therefore, thus saith the Most High Yah, surely in the fire of my jealousy
Come on.
have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea.
Against all Idumea. Against all. Not some. Not because Becky's my best friend. No. All Idumea. Not this one. Johnny is real good to me. No. All Idumea got to go. Now let's see. Let's look that up in the Bible dictionary. Idumea.
Oh, sure. This is in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. The definition of Idumea. It says, pertaining to Edom, the Greek and Roman name for Edom.
The Greek and Roman name for Edom is Idumea.
And it says, see Edom. And the scripture for that they have is, the scripture?
No, just read on.
Okay, now I'm going to go back to Edom.
See Edom, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go and see Edom.
Yep. I'm going back to Edom.
Idumea is the Roman Greco word for Edom.
It said Becky.
It said Becky. Read on.
All right, the definition for Edom or Edomites. The nation and its people who were the descendants of Esau.
Who were the descendants of Esau. Come on.
He founded the country, so his name is equated with Edom.
Come on.
The country was also called Seir or Mount Seir,
Come on.
which was the name of the territory in which the Edomites lived.
Come on.
The kingdom of Edom was founded during the 13th century BC, according to the archaeological evidence. In the process of about 4 centuries, the government of Edom changed from one under tribal chiefs to a monarchy. Saul fought against the Edomites, but David conquered them and put garrisons throughout the whole land.
Come on.
Judah lost Edom in the reign of Joram.
Drop down to the last part of that Edom.
Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the...
Read it again. I stepped on you. Read it again.
Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments.
Come on.
She is the only neighbor of the Israelites.
She is the only neighbor of Israelites. Come on.
Who was not given any promise of mercy from Yah.
There's not given any promise of it. So guess what? Nobody wants to be Esau. So when you ask, who is Edom? Who is Esau? Ain't nobody claiming that. They're the only ones in prophecy that's given no mercy from Yah. Yah said, I'm not forgiving them for nothing. I'm going to take all of them out of there. Would you want to be proclaimed that? Would you want to say, yeah, I'm here, I'm Esau? No. But we proven who that devil is. We proven who it is. And like I said, big up to all the Edomites that, watch the class and shares the lesson. Share this one. Let's go back to Ezekiel 36.
Okay, verse 5. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus saith the Most High thy power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which I have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was 5.
All right, then let's get Revelations. Let's go to Revelations.
What and what?
Revelations, the 13th chapter.
1.
Let's start at verse 1. I hope that foundation we laid, I hope you took it in, because now we're getting into some meat. Come on.
Revelations 13 and 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say,
Start at verse 13. Wait a minute. Revelations 13 and 1. No, start at. Yeah, start at 1.
Revelations 13 and 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel.
No, you read something.
That's
You off.
Am I?
Yeah,
Revelation 13. Oh,
Yeah.
what in the world?
Yeah.
Okay. 13 and 1.
Revelations 13, verse 1.
Yeah. Get it out. Something going on.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy.
All right, so let's get these 7 heads. Let's figure out who are the 7 heads. If you heard me say this before, we went through this before. But now you can write them down if you haven't wrote them down before. The 7 heads are as follows. Great Britain, Russia, Germany, France, Rome, Italy, Spain, Greece. I'm going to say it again. The 7 heads are Great Britain, Russia, Germany, France, Rome, Italy, Spain, Greece. These are the 7 heads. So let's go through verse 1 again.
Yes, sir. The book of Revelation,
That's it.
chapter 13, verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea.
We saw a beast. He saw a beast. The prophet has seen a beast rise up out of the sea. Come on.
Having 7 heads
You have 7 heads,
and 10 horns,
10 horns.
and upon his horn 10 crowns.
10 crowns are 10 kings or 10 presidents that are running 10 countries. Come on.
And upon his heads the name of
The
blasphemy.
name of blasphemy. We went through those 7 heads: Great Britain, Russia, Germany, France, Rome, Italy, Spain, and Greece. Now, the 10 horns are the 10 common markets, also known as NATO. Everything all right? It's known as NATO. Now, let's go through, and you can look this up when you all get a chance at home. Look it up. NATO. The North Atlantic, what is it called?
Trade organization.
The North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Right.
Treaty. Yeah. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. At present, NATO has 30 members at present. But when they started in 1949, ironically, 1948, May of 1948 is when Israel took over the land of Israel, right? In 1949, there were 12 founding members. Now, I'm going to call the 12 founding members out. The Bible was so accurate about the 10 kings. I'm going to call them out. Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, and Portugal. That's 10. I said there were 12 to start off, but you have to realize who the beast was that collectively got these 10 to be with them. The beast is as follows: the United Kingdom and the United States of America. It's the ones that founded the 10 common markets, which I will repeat again, which are Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, and Portugal. Those are your 10 common markets, better known as the EEC. All right? This beast is one unified people, the same race, a race of red people. Let's get Revelations 12 and 3 right quick. We're going to come back to 13. Let's get Revelations 12, verse 3.
Revelations 12 and 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, a great red dragon.
A great what?
A great red dragon.
A great red dragon. The Bible is very, 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 not just metaphoric, but it used parables and similitudes and things like that when it is addressing a particular group of people. A great red dragon, come on.
Having 7 heads.
Having 7 heads.
And 10 horns.
And 10 horns.
And 7 crowns upon his head.
And 7 crowns upon his head. That was all the 3, right?
Yeah.
All right, give me Genesis 25 and 25 one more again. Captain Ivor.
Oh, sure. The book of Genesis, chapter 25 and 25.
Yeah, 25 and 25.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 25. And the first came out red.
When the first came out red.
All over like a hairy garment.
Uh-huh.
And they called his name Esau.
And they called his name Esau. Now give me Job 30 and 29. Job 30 and 29.
Job 30, verse 29.
Job being an Israelite, come on.
Did I not weep for him that was in trouble? And was not my soul grieved for the poor?
No, that's not it.
What in the world?
It just skipped on you again.
Job 30 and 29.
Come on.
I am a brother to dragons.
I am a what?
A brother to dragons.
I'm a brother to dragons.
And a companion to owls.
And a companion to owls. So men are equated as dragons. Job is an Israelite. His brother is Esau the dragon. Let's go back to Revelations 3. Revelations 12 and 3. And then back to Revelations 13 and 2.
Book of Revelations.
12 and 3.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven. Mm-hmm. And behold, a great red dragon.
Esau, come on.
Having 7 heads
mm-hmm.
and 10 horns.
Come on.
And 7 crowns upon his head.
And 10 kings within that 10 common markets. It's known as what's known as the 10 common markets. Let's go back to Revelations 13.
And 13 and what?
13 and 2.
Revelations 13 and 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
The beast that came out with these 7 heads and 10 horns or 10 crowns, come on.
And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
Was like unto a leopard. The Most High always compared men with beasts, predicated upon the nature of the man. Predicated upon the nature of the man and their sub-tribes. But they are still the same people. They are still the same people. Predicated upon what this particular tribe did or the actions of this particular tribe, he will compare them to a certain type of beast so you can get a better understanding on the nature of who these individuals are. Give me verse 2 again.
Revelations 13 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were like as the feet of a bear,
Read.
and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, and his seat,
come on,
and his great authority.
All right, stop there. Give me Daniel 7 and 6. Let's explain it further. Give me Daniel 7 and 6.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 6. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard.
Another like a leopard. We just read this in Revelations, did we not? In Revelations, another like a leopard. Come on.
which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl.
Come on.
The beast had also 4 heads,
Read.
and dominion was given to it.
So this is talking about what's known as Alexander the Greek. Alexander the Greek is that leopard. Those 4 wings are the 4 kings that came after Alexander the Greek. We're going to read the history of him as well. Read on.
After this, I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it.
Come on.
And was diverse from all the beasts
This beast was different from any other kingdom on the face of the earth. Come on.
that were before it.
Uh-huh.
And it had 10 horns.
It had what?
It had 10 horns.
It had 10 horns. Stop there. Let's get Maccabees. Give me Maccabees, first Maccabees, I believe it is, 1. We're going to start at the first chapter, verse 6.
1 and 6.
1 and 6.
First Maccabees 1 and 6. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them.
He parted his kingdom among them. Come on.
While he was yet alive.
Read.
So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then he died.
This is Alexander. They called him the Great. Well, I called him Alexander the Greek. Come on.
And his servants bear rule, every one in his place.
His servants bear rule, every one in his place. His place. He had 4 different kingdoms that he was ruling or governing over. Come on.
And after, First Maccabees 1 and 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
Evil was multiplied in the earth when this white man began to take over the earth. Evils was multiplied. Let's go back to Daniel.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 6.
Verse 6.
Verse 6. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon his back of it 4 wings of a fowl.
These are Grecians. These are Grecians. These are Greeks. Read.
The beast had also 4 heads.
Come on.
And dominion was given to it.
The 4 heads are the 4 kings that came, or the 4 generals that ruled after Alexander the Greek. Read.
After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
It was diverse from all the beasts that was before it. Very different. Come on.
And it had 10 horns.
It had 10 horns, which we call today the 10 common markets. Read.
I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
There came up among them another little horn. Come on.
Before whom there were three of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Come on.
And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things.
All right, that's all I want out of that. Let's go back to Revelations. Let's go back to Revelations.
Revelations was 13. What was it, 13?
13.
Yeah, it was Revelations 13 and
2.
3. Nope, 2. You're right. 2.
Revelations 13 and 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
That leopard is the Greeks.
And his feet were the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion.
Come on.
And the dragon gave him his power.
The dragon gave the Greeks their power. The same Grecians we were sold to, the beast gave him his power. Come on.
And his seat, and his great authority.
And his great authority. Verse 3.
And I saw one of the heads as it were wounded to death. And his deadly wound was healed.
So this is 193 AD. The Rome fell, and it was almost wounded to death, meaning it almost went out completely, but it did not. Come on.
And his deadly wound was healed.
His deadly wound was healed. Come on.
And all the world wondered after the beast.
All the world wondered after the beast. This is called the Renaissance era. This is called the Renaissance era. They came back into power. Come on.
Revelation 13:4.
Mhm.
And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast.
Come on.
And they worshiped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast?
Now, who was like unto the beast? Because this man can make war with you. Come on.
Who is able to make war with
Who
him?
can fight him? This is his blessing. He knows the art of war. This is his blessing. Who can make war with Esau after our father Isaac blessed him? That's the prophecy. By the sword you shall live. But the pride of Esau, his desire is that you give him praise, your devotion, your submission. He desires to be master and Lord over the world. And he will mark those who will be in league with him, just as the Father marked him. His goal is to mark you. Let's get that article real quick. That's his goal.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Bill Gates Foundation's COVID-19 vaccine is a satanic plot, says an Oscar winner by Lucas Cassioli. Microsoft's recent patent for a human-powered crypto mining system.
Y'all have to hear this. This is our call right here, man. What they're doing right now is our call.
Microsoft's recent patent for a human-powered crypto mining system based on sensors that convert physical or mental activity into computer power has generated a lot of interest and captured the imagination of the public. But perhaps some are looking at it a little too closely.
Mm-hmm.
Nikita Mikhailov, the Oscar-winning Russian director, recently unleashed his own conspiracy after taking a closer look at the patent number for Microsoft's crypto mining system.
So do y'all know what the patent number is? I posted a little bit of it on Facebook today. But the patent number is what?
The patent number is WO, whoa, 2020, this 2020, 06,
06,
that's the first 6, 06, second 6, 06.
06, 666. Now why would somebody use a patent number like that?
Wow.
Why would you use a patent number WO World Order 2020 666? Why would you use that? Do y'all think that was just a happenstance? Did that just happen like that? No, that was planned. I mean, they do stuff right in your face. Come on.
Whoa 2020 06 06 06, appearing on an episode of Vasagan TV. Mikhailov was adamant that the patent is the first step in a satanic plan to microchip the entire global population, and it was clear to him by the appearance of the devil's number 666.
Which he's part of that number too, but we'll move on.
In the patent application. On the program, Mikhailov was quoted. The 060606 part is somewhat alarming. You probably understand this, right? Is this a coincidence or an intentional selection of such a symbol, which the Apocalypse of John is called the number of the beast, the 666?
Yeah, sometimes they tell them, the different white folks tell them, they tell them each other too. Come on.
Mikhailov's revelation. Bill Gates and his foundation have been popping up regularly in the media since the coronavirus pandemic began, determined to help the world by developing and distributing a vaccine to the global population. In a blog posted on April the 30th, Bill Gates wrote, "We need to manufacture at least 7 billion doses of the vaccine."
Wow. 7 billion doses of the vaccine, huh?
He said the vaccine should be distributed as soon as the first batch is ready to go.
Come on.
While Gates has been commended by most of his proactive efforts, Mikhailov has claimed that the coming COVID-19 vaccination distributed by the Bill Gates Foundation will be a Trojan horse for a microchip in an insidious scheme to enslave the world. The Academy Award-winning director has even named Herman Graf, the head of Russian bank Cyberbank Burbank, as a co-conspirator.
Another white Jew. Come on. So-called white Jew. Come on.
While Mikolov's conspiracy seems outlandish, it is convincing enough for former tennis champion and now Russian politician Merit Safin, who has shown support for the director's theory. It is unclear what part Mikolov believes the sensor-based cryptocurrency mining system developed by Microsoft will play in the satanic conspiracy beyond its curious filing number, as the project makes no mention of microchips. The patent was also published in the United States under the far less and sinister number US 2020 009 7951.
All right, that's all I wanted out that article. Short article. When you get time, you can go back. What's the name of the article again? Did you go out of it?
It's called Bill Gates Foundation's COVID-19 vaccine is a satanic plot, says Oscar winner by Lucas Cassioli.
Okay.
Dated May 4th, 2020.
May 4th, 2020. Let's go back to the scriptures. This is his plan. His plan is to mark you. That's his plan. Read Revelations 13 and 16. Up down to the 16th verse.
Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
Said that's the 7 billion vaccines that he's preparing for. Come on.
Free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads.
Come on.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Save he that had the mark.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Let's read 16 again.
Revelations 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Now, there's two different marks. There's two different things going on. There's two different types of marks. One is a spiritual mark and one is a physical mark. So let's deal with the spiritual first. So let's go to Isaiah right quick. 8:16.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 16. Bind up the testimony.
Bind up the testimonies.
Seal the law among my disciples.
And seal the law. Seal the law. That is a mind thing. Seal that law up on your mind. Come on. That's it.
And that's 16.
That's it. All right. Give me Revelation 7. Revelation 7:1. Nope. 7:4.
Revelation 7 and 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
With the number of them which were sealed by the law in their minds. Come on.
And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
That's it.
That's it.
It's sealed. That's a mark right there. If you're sealed in your mind, that is a mark right there. So it's two different things that's going on. Sealed in your mind is a mark, and then there is a physical mark as well. A physical mark as well. All right, let's go to let's go back to verse 16.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
To receive a mark, a physical mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now this word here, I looked up this word mark in the Greek lexicon. The Greek lexicon, and I'll give you the number. The number is G5482 in the Greek lexicon. It's called kagma. Kagma. Kagma means to scratch. It is a stamp. It is a badge of servitude. It is a sculptured figure, a statute, or a graven image. Or a graven image. A mark. Or a graven mark. All right. So let's read it in verse 16 again.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right
a
hand.
badge of servitude, a badge of servitude. I'm sorry, a badge of servitude in their right hand. Come on,
Or in their foreheads.
read.
And that no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Save he that have this badge of servitude, or this sculptured figure, or this graven image on their right hand, or spiritually in their mind. Verse 18.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom.
Here's wisdom.
Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast.
Come on.
For it is the number of a man.
It is the number of a man. This beast is a man. Come on.
And his number is 600, 60.
666. Now, we did a lesson, and you can go back on YouTube and find it on Facebook, our Facebook channel as well. It's 666 ban of sin, right? But we ain't going to go through all of that. We're just going to hit a few points of it, and we're going to move on. Revelation 6 and 12.
Revelation 6, verse 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood.
That's the sixth seal being opened. Give me Revelations 9 and 13.
The book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before Yah.
So that's the sixth seal, and the sixth angel sounded. Come on. Verse 14.
Saying to the sixth angel,
This is the sixth angel. Read.
which had the trumpet, loose the four angels, which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
So you have the sixth seal, you have the sixth trumpet, you have the sixth angel. They are all signs adding up to one group of people. And their biblical name is Esau, the Edomites, Mount Seir, Great Red Dragon, the Beast, the Man of Sin, the Son of Perdition. The Son of Perdition. All right, give me John 1 and 16. Was we done with Revelation 13? I believe we were.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me John 1. Give me John 1. Not John 1. Give me 1 John 2 and 18.
First John 2 and 18. Little children, it is the last time. That's it? You sure?
Yeah, that's it.
2 and 18?
2 and 18.
First John 2 and 18. Little children, it is the last time.
It is the last time. We're talking about the times. The last time. Come on.
And as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists.
Even now there are many Antichrists. There are many Antichrists. Anti-Messiahs. There are many of them.
Whereby we know.
Not just one man named, one little boy being born named Damien. What was his name?
Damien.
Oh, Damien. I thought it was Omen or something like that.
It's the name of the movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's not just one born. He got 666 on his head somewhere under his hair. No. That's just a whole lot of anti-messiahs out there, antichrists out there. Whole nation of them. Is that it?
Whereby we know that this is the last time.
We know that this is the last hour. This is the last time. This is how we know. Because the man of sin is being revealed. That beast is being revealed. We are uncovering just what he is doing. It's the last one. Give me Zechariah 9 and start at verse 9. This is why we should be rejoicing.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 9. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem.
Come on.
Behold, thy king cometh unto thee.
Hallelujah.
He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass.
Come on.
And upon a coat, the fowl of an ass. Verse 10.
Read on.
And I will cut off the chariot from Ephraim, and the horse from Jerusalem, and the battle bow shall be cut off, and he shall speak peace unto the heathen. And his dominion shall be from sea even to sea, and from the river even to the ends of the earth.
Read.
As for thee also, by the blood of thy covenant, I have sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit, wherein is no water.
That's us. Deliverance. Come on.
Turn ye to the stronghold. Be ye prisoners of hope.
Come on.
Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee.
You're going to render double unto thee. Read. Verse 13.
When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim,
Come on.
and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece.
Who?
Against thy sons, O Greece.
Read.
And made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
Hallelujah. Let's give them y'all a hand for that. Get ready for, we got to get ready for deliverance. Listen, Israel, you got to get ready for deliverance. That beast, you know who he is. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. We went from Genesis to Revelations today to prove to you who that beast is and what kind of mark he is trying to put upon you. But we're not falling for that. That's why I keep telling you every week to prepare yourselves. To prepare yourselves. Give me that scripture, 12 and 17. Revelations 12 and 17.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed,
Come on.
which keep the commandments of Yah, and have the testimony of Yahawashi.
They want to make war with us. This prophecy has not been fulfilled yet. This prophecy has not been fulfilled yet, but it is coming. So Israel, prepare yourself. With that being said, we say hallelujah. Thank you for joining Israelite Nation. Hopefully, we will see you all real soon. God bless.